Hi, we're back. It's Health This Week. I'm Don Baillargeon. Thanks for sticking around. I'm joined now by Mr. Pete Koch, a former NFL great and the founder of a company called Fast Fitness. Pete, good to see you.
Yeah, Don, good to see you again.
Now, Pete, one of the things that we talked about when you were on the program last was getting started on a fitness program, and so many people start a program and then they stop. Why is that?
Yeah, they sure do. I think people get discouraged. I think they get discouraged, and they also anticipate in their mind that they're going to have to work out and make a tremendous commitment to the gym. And then it'll be painful, it'll be an uncomfortable experience. And part of what I want to communicate with today is that it can be a very positive experience. You can take brief periods of time that are convenient to you, and you can really seamlessly integrate these into your day and make tremendous strides. And today, I just want to show people how to get started.
Well, you know, Pete, one thing that I was talking about with you before going on the air is there are those people who may be concerned about starting a fitness program because they have maybe an injury or some kind of physical ailment that would prevent them from doing this. So I want to show you a picture of the inside of my neck. This really is an x-ray of my neck. As you can see, I've got 3 vertebrae that are fused together by bone and held together by a titanium plate and screws. So I have to be concerned about any physical fitness program, Pete, that I start because, you know, God forbid that plate breaks.
Yeah.
So you've got a mat here, you've got a roller. Why don't you demonstrate something that can be done safely by just about anybody?
Yeah, sure will. Now, we're just going to say that provided you've been cleared by your physician, you're ready to go. And I understand this thoroughly. I've had 5 orthopedic surgeries myself, so it was important to me to learn how to at least begin my workout properly, warm up properly, and that's when I started to use the foam roller here, which is really sort of the domain of the physical therapist. You can take a seat here. Typically, people will start just by loosening up your glutes, one side at a time. To make it a little bit more challenging, you cross your leg across. And this is really, Don, just giving yourself a massage, working the muscle fibers deeply, and then just finding, as we go along, different positions. You can't do it wrong. You can't hurt yourself, and you're giving yourself really therapeutic deep tissue massage.
Okay, okay. And so this is something that virtually anybody could start.
You sure can. You just have to learn at different positions. The foam roller itself is very inexpensive. You can do it any place. More and more you see these foam rollers at the gym, but very often people don't know how to use them correctly and really don't know what they're for. But it's for giving yourself a massage and getting your muscles prepared to work out. Obviously you want to work both sides of your body. I'm addressing the side hip, the glute medius, the muscle right here, which is typically tight with people. It doesn't feel very good. Once you get warmed up and spend just a few minutes on a foam roller, literally your core temperature goes up, and you're more ready, you're more prepared to engage in what it is you're going to do and prioritize for that workout, which might be running, might be riding the bike, or strength training. Okay.
And this is really, what we're really talking about here is stretching.
It is. It's a form of stretching, but understand, typically when we think of stretching, we think of what our gym teacher taught us. Hey, you know, put your nose down to your knee. And it was kind of painful, and you felt that tension on the muscle. Here, we're doing the opposite. We're actually, we're addressing the muscles, but we want to pull the tension out. We want them to feel better and more prepared. The days of that old, what we call static stretching, that's only good at the end of a workout now. We understand that now. The best way to prepare from athletes on down is to warm up this way with myofascial, just muscle fiber stretching.
Okay, so for me this is something safe to do even with my spinal injury?
It sure is.
Okay, so let me try this then. So just sit on this as if it were a chair, so to speak.
Sure, take a seat, but just tip your pelvis so that you're isolating one glute. Be a little bit more meaningful that way.
Okay. And as you rock back and forth?
As you move back and forth, a couple of keys. Number one is you want to move slowly, and you want to really pay attention to how your muscles feel. When you find a painful area, and I promise you, sooner or later you will, stop on it. Okay. All right. That painful area means that you might have had an old injury in that area. It might be a small adhesion. And when you stop on it, give it 20, 30, 40 seconds. If it takes that long, it's okay. You're actually going to promote healing in that area, increase blood flow, and begin the process of making yourself better. Well,
you're absolutely right, because this does actually feel like a massage.
It is.
I mean, it feels very therapeutic, so to speak, and it's not. It doesn't feel stressful or any kind of strain whatsoever.
And you don't have to worry about doing it wrong. There's many positions that we can go through, and we'll certainly go through some here today and next week. But you can't do it wrong, Don.
Okay.
It's completely safe, and it's just a matter of finding the positions that are most beneficial for each individual person.
And I mean, you know, finding a mat, finding a roller, you can find these at most fitness shops or department stores?
Actually, the foam rollers are most available at physical therapy stores. Yeah, it's still a domain of the physical therapist, and increasingly you do see them at the gym. But you know what? Increasingly, I think you will see these foam rollers in certain sporting goods chains. Yeah.
Okay. If I can do it, you can do it. If you'd like more information about Pete Koch, go to PeteKoch.com. Pete, this is great. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you, Don.
Take care. Well, that was a lot of fun. If you want to watch that again, go to HealthThisWeek.com. You can watch this program again or any of our previous shows.